I'm not even using the language I'm comfortable with. It wouldn't be as obvious that there's no good counterpoints to give. I see. So that's why there's no like examples. You're like, oh, big words, complicated. So it's hard to understand why he's wrong. But trust me.
I find it funny. He's trying to critique my supporters. What's even more funny? Why is he in his feelings about what my supporters say on my channel? Considering the fact that he wants to talk about just one person commenting on my video, while he hardly has anyone at all showing support on his. But yeah, it seemed like my video responding to the beta male got him feeling a certain kind of way about it. So much so that he decided to make an hour, 45-minute long video, damn near a 2-hour long video, whining and crying about it. Damn, who has time for that? Especially when it's not productive and it ain't benefiting me to anything. Come on, if I'm gonna watch a video that's at least an hour long, it's gonna help me out in the long run. Help me get more money. Help me in ways that you could possibly imagine. No one got time to be sitting here listening to somebody whining and crying over something that they decided that they're gonna do themselves. No one got time for people that go around picking fights with other people, then cry when those same people respond back to them. But I'm gonna continue further.
He's wrong though. Fantastic. That was a big L for the male in the little box. It is a little box. Most valid criticism, that is a little box. Let's make it bigger. Nah, that was just one random commenter.
Hey buddy, your fights with me. Come on, let's get back to the matter at hand.
Not a very good. Again, I'm okay with being exposed to ways I might be wrong. Please, give me your criticism. I beg you.
And yet we have ourselves another one.
Yeah, it's me.
And the crazy thing about it is this. This beta male.
By the way, this video is going to be a bit long. I'm going to let JD speak without cutting it in post. Right? I don't mind having done a bit of editing with Manosphere Man, just so the video flows better. Because he's a big channel and whatever. But here JD is reacting directly to me, and it's important to me that at no point do it look like I'm misrepresenting what he's saying, right? So everything he's going to be saying is going to stay in.
Claims that MGTOW, men going their own way, just means whining.
No, Manosphere Man was whining. You can be a
MGTOW. Buddy, do you read the title of your video and what it says? I believe the title of the video says, men going their own way, MGTOW, just means whining. If you was really talking about the manosphere, then wouldn't the title of your video would say, manosphere just means whining? Yeah, I would think so. In fact, I know so. In which we can all clearly see the title of your video. Geez, are you the type that pees on people's leg and then tell them that it's raining? Let's continue.
Oh, and not wine. However, let's be real. Pot calling kettle, whatever. JD Miles, is that you whining? Listen, if you consider what I'm doing whining when I react to a video, you're...
Dude, let's take a look. Again, men going their own way, MGTOW just means whining. So yes, not only do I look at it as whining, but guess who came back to whine some more? So the cycle is gonna go full circle here. You want to? Yeah, I say that you're whining because look at you whining about MGTOW. Now you trying to come back saying I'm whining. Well, if that's the case, look who decided to make a crybaby response to whine some more. But who made a big deal about, oh, MGTOWs need to stop whining? Oh, MGTOWs just mean whining? Okay then, let's continue.
Also whining. When I say you're whining, well, not you specifically, I haven't seen much of your videos. I mean, you don't offer anything of value. You don't offer good criticism. You don't offer a good outlook. You don't offer an...
Dude, we could say the same about your channel too. 37 videos, 3 subscribers, and hardly anyone pays any attention at all to what you have to say. Now, I will admit, some of your videos do make good points, but some are complete misses. So basically, we can say the exact same thing about you. And it's funny, at the beginning of your video, you want to call me a hater, but look who's hating. Geez, the irony in your statements there, buddy. I'm a hater, while at the same time, I'm from the group that you hate. I'm from the philosophy that you're hating on. MGTOW. Make that make sense. Let's continue.
Accurate view of the phenomenon you're trying to take a look at, right? So it's just wah, wah, women, bad, simps, wah, and there's no substance there.
But guess who made... correction, you dumb beta male. If you really paid attention, I actually broke down the term simp in that video. But then again, wasn't you the same one that said that you don't watch none of my videos? So how would you know for a fact what I say in my video and what I present to my supporters if you haven't seen none of my videos to even give out an estimate? That would be me. No, seriously, that would be me looking at this video and just give out an estimate without watching your shit. See how much of a clown you just made yourself as? Let's continue. A 35-minute long video.
Me?
Whining about so-called MGTOWs whining.
If I'm whining, you're whining. You're whining right now, so...
And if I'm whining, you're whining even more. Let's continue.
Dude, it's an attempt to call me an hypocrite, which... It's weak. That's a very weak argument.
Did I call you a hypocrite? No. Don't put words in my mouth, you sad, sorry excuse, beta male. Did I call you a hypocrite? No. Are you calling yourself a hypocrite? Yes. So don't put words in my mouth. Let's continue.
Right. What I did in that video, I tried when I could to look at what Manosphere Man was saying and demonstrating, oh, this is why this is wrong. I wasn't just saying like, he's MGTOW, he's wrong and sexist. I was like, oh, no, actually, these numbers regarding foodie calls, these are actually wrong. If you take a look at the study, blah, 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 I'm a nerd, so what you're saying is wrong.
Again, you're pissing on people's legs and telling them that it's raining. If it was about the manosphere, then your videos would be addressing the manosphere. Instead, we can clearly see the title of your video, which I responded to. Are you going to keep on with this little charade that's not working here? Let's continue.
I'm demonstrating that what you're saying is wrong when I can substantiate it. Sometimes it's more nebulous concept. Like I talk a little bit about central personality traits, because one of the common saying you see in the manosphere is, oh, women don't go for nice guys, they go for bad boys, right? That's super common, and it's been common for like 30 years. But if you take a look at what people are actually attracted to, according to studies, it's central traits, aspect of personalities, way we describe people that are generally all-encompassing. And one of these central traits is warmness, appearing nice. So the whole idea of, oh, women, they don't want to be with nice guys, they want to be with big bugs, has no empirical basis in reality, right? So,
Well, that's according to you. But I guess you haven't seen a single video of women actually making that statement. And yeah, there are plenty of videos, go look them up, saying that women don't want nice guys. Hate to break this to you. It's not just the men that's saying this. In fact, it's not just the manosphere who are saying this. Everybody is saying this. That's just how much common knowledge it is. Straight common knowledge. But not you, though. You think it's something different. Yeah, we get it. We all get it. But let's continue.
again, I teach psychology. It's what I do. It's okay if you're like, central traits. I never heard about that. Yeah, sure. I studied that. Don't feel bad if you don't know what I'm talking about right away. But anyway, my point is, if I got studies that contradicts what a person is saying, that shows them to be wrong, I'm going to bring them up.
But then why you have a problem? So the question now is, why, if that's the case, then why you have a problem when people point out where you're wrong at? Hello? 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 Let's continue. Even more ironic and comical.
What?
This is what he claims MGTOW is doing. However, he's reacting to videos that's not even MGTOW. He's reacting to manosphere videos.
MGTOW is part of the manosphere, right? We can agree to that. Incels, red pill, black pill, MGTOWs, MGTOW.
Yep. You can easily tell he gets his sources from biased media outlets. First off, yeah, we were part of the manosphere. However, the manosphere let us MGTOWs know exactly how they feel about us. So at this point, we are kind of like separate from the manosphere. We are separate from the manosphere. And for the record, you say incels are part of the manosphere. That's wrong. You say black. That's wrong completely. Incels are in a field of their own. In fact, once again, this is how you can tell they don't do their research. If they really knew everything about an incel, they will understand the incels are in a group of their own. That and the fact that the incels spoke out against the manosphere and all parts of the manosphere. And this is something nobody can have a clear understanding about. So basically, y'all trying to put a group inside of another group that clearly doesn't get along. How can something like incels can be both for the manosphere while at the same time against the manosphere? Nobody can answer that question. Can the beta male answer that? Let's continue.
Which is kind of doing its thing. Pickup artist, all part of the manosphere. The manosphere is a big thing with many small things, right? You can be part of the manosphere and be MGTOW. You can't really be part of MGTOW and not be part of the manosphere. You don't really have any basis for claiming that, the video I'm...
Again, he doesn't do research. What does the manosphere thinks about MGTOW? How about he stop giving out his own assessments and relying on his own understanding and type in those words, what does the manosphere think about MGTOW? You'll be surprised at the results. But let's continue.
Thing two is not MGTOW. Like, it's called 17 minutes of men going their own way. And manosphere men, is agreeing with everything.
And so just because someone from the manosphere makes a video called 17 Minutes of MGTOW and he's agreeing with the points of MGTOW, does that automatically mean something? Or is he giving his take about the MGTOW philosophy? Oh, wait, you can't comprehend that, beta male. This is the reason why you're looking foolish right now. And just because one member of the manosphere agrees with the MGTOW's point of view doesn't mean all members of the manosphere has that same agreement. Better yet, here's what I want you to do, beta male. Type in Andrew Tate, who is part of the manosphere, and see what he has to say about MGTOW. Type in Kevin Samuels. You know, Kevin Samuels, the image consultant you hate so much, which is part of the manosphere. Type in what he believes about MGTOW. Type in a vast majority of the manosphere and what they believe about MGTOW. Will they all come in agreement? I doubt that. Let's continue.
He's MGTOW. He is. Yeah. Yes. Yes. He believes everything the MGTOW people believes. In that video, at least. Maybe completely changed.
And that's it. And that's his opinion. And we respect the fact that he agrees with us MGTOWs. But you're the only one who has a problem with it, beta male. You're the only one who's trying to make it seem like, oh, just because one member of the manosphere agrees with MGTOW, that means everybody in the manosphere agrees with MGTOW. And this is what make yourself look like a complete fool. Let's continue.
Change his mind. I don't know.
And it just so happens one of the members from the manosphere referenced MGTOW. Now this beta male thinks that, oh, just because he referenced a MGTOW video, that automatically makes him MGTOW, right?
I mean, if he said, oh, I'm reacting to 17 minutes of MGTOW and they're all stupid, I'm right. Yeah, I agree. He's not MGTOW, but he agreed with everything. He's like, yes, it's the Sims. I shouldn't make fun of him.
But look who has a problem with it. You, beta male. Guess what? You're going to have, out here in this world, you're going to have people that you're going to disagree with, as well as people who will agree with the person you disagree with. Tough luck. Too bad. That's life. Not everyone is going to agree with what you believe in, and not everyone is going to show support for you all the time. You're going to have people that's going to show support on the people you oppose. That's just the way it goes. That's just how it works. It doesn't matter how much you don't like it. It is what it is. Let's continue.
My accent is silly enough as is.
Yeah, funny, isn't it?
I mean, if that's your best argument, we're not off to a good start. Come on, give me something good.
But
I don't mind if I'm wrong.
stay tuned, because while he's talking about MGTOWs whining, guess who's whining about them whining?
Sir.
About claiming MGTOWs are whining.
Sir, we're 90 seconds in. Well, 100 seconds in, and you're already repeating yourself. You're already redundant.
Dude, this beta male's reaction is priceless. The moment I told him that, look who got triggered. The moment I said he's whining about MGTOW's whining, look how fast and easily triggered he gotten. Damn, you don't have to say something. Your body language says it all for you. Ha! Let's continue.
Come on.
But before we go any further, yep, it's me again.
Hi.
They hate us. This is why they make videos giving a fuck about it.
I don't hate you. I love you. You're my first enemy. That's great. I love enemies. No, but if I can be a bit, serious.
Who said anything about being an enemy? And furthermore, you're proving my introduction to my video here. Let's continue.
So, why do I make these videos? Is it because I just hate your guts? Or do I just hate men? No, of course not. Again, my job, sometimes, right now I'm teaching, but
Wait, I didn't say all that. Who said all that? Was it you? Was it you? Hey, Duque! Was it you that made that claim? Wait, no? Okay, let's continue.
to help people. It's always been. That's why the government pays me, is to take a look at people within a clinical setting and helping them using analysis and evaluation of a social functioning. Cool. So, the point of these videos I'm making is to reach a little bit across the aisle towards the manosphere people and present to them.
Well, if that's the case, then you really screwed up on this. Because if your video was about the manosphere, then why does your title says it's about MGTOW? And believe me, you don't have to tell me about the field that you're in. I should know about that field. Take a wild guess, but let's continue.
Alternative point of view. That can be, a bit confrontational. And I try to have fun, which is why I don't mind making fun of Manosphere Men, but I don't plan to make fun of JD Vance, because JD Vance is not like a huge influencer. I don't hate you.
Whoa, wait a minute there. JD Nuts? Talk about contradicting yourself in the same breath. Oh, he ain't trying to make fun of JD Nuts. Or maybe that's how the way he speaks. He's trying to say Miles, but he keeps saying Nuts. Let's continue.
Really, really don't hate you. In fact, the reason I'm doing these videos is to expose, well, first of all, to have fun. It's fun. And to expose people to different point of views. Which is why I present studies, right? I'm not just saying, oh, these MGTOWs, they're dumb and sexist and I don't like them. No. I want you to be happier in your life. However,
well, that's funny because most of my videos consist on studies as well. But as I recall earlier in your video, you just passed it off, but you just dismissed it as if oh, my videos is just this, that, derp. In fact, you could clearly see one of my videos, I actually showed studies as a thumbnail. So you're not the only one doing this, buddy. I hate to say it, but let's continue.
I sincerely believe that by adhering to the MGTOW point of view, you're hurting yourself in that endeavor. Things aren't going better.
How exactly? Am I hurting myself? When you're the one claiming that you're going at the manosphere, but everyone could clearly see the title of your video on the top left-hand side. Come on, I'm trying to understand the logic of all this. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay? Let's continue.
Because you're MGTOW. Because, again, humans are social creatures. We don't fare well with social isolation. And I say this as an introverted person, right? I feel very comfortable being by myself, but you can't stay.
And if you actually paid attention to my videos, notice that I do travel. I like going to different places, seeing different faces. So you don't have to tell me anything about that category. But let's continue.
By yourself. And one of the most important thing you can do to find happiness is partnership. And very often, partnership is found in a romantic relationship. Not necessarily, right? You can go your own way and be with the boys and just have a good time with the boys. But again, if that's what you want, if you're like, you know what, I'm going my own way. It's the boys' clubs for me. Let's go.
Then I advise you look at this, like all the. Okay. Then I advise you go back and look at, I believe, the columns of MGTOW. Understand understand each and every tier, MGTOW tier. You could say I'm a tier 2. Yeah, I go my own way. I hang out with the boys, but guess what? But guess what I do? I'm not going to answer that question. I want you to do your research on this. Let's continue.
Boys, we're going out. That's cool. But why do you keep complaining about women, though? Are you actually going your own way? Or you keep complaining? You keep talking about women again and again and again and again.
And are you a woman, sir? No, you're a man. So that completely debunks that argument. And for the record, and for the record, maybe I'm trying to teach men not to make the mistakes of what these men do out here. And how dare you try to tell me what I should and should not talk about? If I want to talk about women all I want, I will talk about women all I want when I want. Just as much as I also talk about the men. And as you can clearly see, not all my videos is about women. But I'm the one who's whining, right, beta male? Let's continue.
Right. If JD, if you're going your own way, why are you responding to me? You haven't gone your own way. You're here whining with me. Listen, I'm whining because I want to enact.
Oh, so the whiny beta male is not following right behind me as I go my own way about what I'm talking about on my YouTube channel. In fact, the fact that he had to make a crybaby response is evident to the proof. Yeah, follow the leader, beta male. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Following the leader, the leader, today. You're not going my own. You're JD Mouse. You're not going your own way. So I'm gonna follow right behind you like a woman, crying about what you make about all your videos you make about women, while disregarding the videos you make about men. But I'm not going my own way, huh? Okay, beta male. Okay, beta male. Please keep following behind my nuts as I continue further with this, okay?
Change. I want you to stop going your own way. I want you to join us in the real world where you can find companionship and find happiness, right? Yeah.
The irony in that statement. A dude in the front of his camera in his living room making 2-hour videos to a MGTOW who travels, telling him to go out into the real world. God damn it. You can't make this shit up. Get like you? No, get like me. I know you saw those videos of me traveling on my channel. Oh, is that not enough realness for you? Then I don't know what to tell you. Let's continue.
That's great. You haven't gone your own way. You haven't. You're whining. Yes, you're whining. Listen,
says the beta male whining some more about me whining while claiming that he's not talking about MGTOW, he's talking about Manosphere, even though he's claiming that MGTOWs are whining. It's different. Dude, I've seen beta males desperately try to talk their way out of situations, and you are doing such a poor job at it. Let's continue.
Women in have the highest percentage in nursing home, and guess who's coping? Why are you talking about women?
You're coping. You're coping over the fact of what I got to say, and I'm giving my personal opinions. And again, what did you say? What did you say? You crying ass beta male? Oh, I didn't watch none of JD Mouse's content. But yet you going off on a video you never seen before, you don't even know what the video is about, and somehow I'm whining. Yeah, whatever you say to help you cope yourself. Let's continue.
Go your own way, JD. Go your own way. It's what you...
I am going my own way, you fucking crybaby. I am. And look who's following behind me like a goddamn woman because of what my opinions are about a video he hasn't seen. Don't even know why that video's there for, but yet he's whining about it. He's whining about it constantly. But I'm the one who's whining, right? Fuck out of here. Let's continue.
Claim you do, but you don't. You whine. And that's whining too that I'm doing. But I want you to stop. I'm not saying like, my position is...
Bro, you in no position to tell somebody to stop doing anything. And as I stated, if I'm going to make videos about certain subjects that could teach men to make better decisions and to avoid traps and snares, then guess what? I will continue on talking about it, whether you like it or not. Let's continue.
I don't care what men think. No, I do care. It's why I'm talking about it. Yes, I care. It's important to care. I'm not going my own way. Anyway.
Then then in that same video where it says MGTOW, men going their own way, needs to stop whining, why did you have a problem with other men's preferences? Or did you forget you made that video, sir? But you want people to think otherwise. Come on, these are some serious questions here. Let's continue.
But my point is, it's been demonstrated. Companionship is extremely important if you want to be happy. And people that are part of the red pill, the black pill.
And that's been debunked years ago. So basically, what this beta male is trying to say is, oh, you're not happy unless you have a companion. Guess what, beta male? That argument been got destroyed. And I'll tell you why. Because if you can't handle yourself being alone, how are you going to handle yourself being with a companion? And suppose if that companion either breaks up with you, divorces you, or what may have you, will you find yourself in a dark place? Yes, you would. Yes, you would. You must master how to be happy being alone. For if that situation happens, you wouldn't find yourself in a very, very dark place. You wouldn't find yourself in deep depression because your companion broke up or divorced you and now you're alone. That's the part where you don't get. I hope you have a clear understanding on that teachable moment. But let's continue.
The MGTOW, the incel communities, which are, you know, varying degrees of delusion. They're not doing well, right? People who are
This according to you. And how do you know they're not doing well? So a person like myself who sees the world, having a good time, enjoying myself, I for one am not well. What about the other males that do the exact same thing? Having a good time, enjoying themselves. They ain't doing well either? Is that what you're saying? Is this by your own definition, sir? I think so. Let's continue.
part of the MGTOW movement, they don't have, on average, healthy, well-balanced lives.
And let me correct you. MGTOW is not a movement. MGTOW is a philosophy, a lifestyle, a thought process. Well, don't ever confuse us with the feminists. The feminists, that's a movement. Me Too, that's a movement. MGTOWs is no movements. You won't find us protesting out there or going around forcing our beliefs down other people's throats. That's what a movement does. But let's continue.
And I want you to have that. Again, you don't have to be in a relationship with a woman for that. You need to have companionship and you need to, let go of your hate.
About this at the same time, I am your host.
Again, by your own definition, you say we're full of hate. How is it hating? What do I have to hate on? Nothing. If anything, I'm out enjoying myself the best way possible. How is that hating? I bet he will explain. Can he explain that? But let's continue.
80 miles. The MGTOWs he loves to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time. This is the reason why.
Again, no hate. I do hate people like Andrew Tate, first of all, big alleged sexual trafficker. That's not great. But no, I look at not just MGTOW, but as I've said, incel, red pill, black pill, and I do want them to do better. Yeah.
As if we haven't been doing better this whole entire time. I can't say the same thing about the other groups, but you think us MGTOWs ain't doing better?
Escape the void. I'm here for that.
These sad bucks keep us relevant to this day, and I'm back again.
We'll slow down a bit.
Now,
Also, I'm not keeping you relevant. Let's be real. I've got 3 subscribers.
So if you're not keeping not just myself, but MGTOWs relevant, then how come you made a video addressing us MGTOWs? And in case he hasn't been paying attention, when I say that in my introduction, I just don't mean myself. I mean MGTOWs as a whole. Remember, who made a video about MGTOWs need to stop whining? And what this video is about right here, at JD Miles, right? So yes, you are keeping me relevant. So yeah, let's continue.
Come on, man. I know what I'm about.
now I'll have a 30-minute long video of him not saying anything of importance.
Listen, I've shown studies. I've talked about pretty well-researched psychological issues. If you've got good examples, let's go for it.
I had to skip the video all the way up to 20 minutes, even though I've seen the whole entire video. But I'm going to highlight a certain part of the video.
You had okay, hold on.
30-minute long video of him not saying anything of importance.
Listen, you're lying, my friend. Obviously, I'm not gonna just watch my goddamn video on stream, but like.
Now, fellas, look at the title of his video and tell me he ain't keeping MGTOWs relevant to this very day. Let's continue.
Quick. Yeah, I take a look at the study he's referring to, showing that the idea that 33% of women just go on date for foodie calls is not correct. It's misrepresenting the study, right?
I don't recall even mentioning anything about that study. You're the one bringing it up. Yeah, and I believe that I said I started at a time frame which is called highlighting. But let's continue on.
This video I already reacted to in another video. It's a really good demonstration of feminists being wrong. So if you're interested in that, yeah, go for it. This was a would you rather date a man who always says yes?
I thought this was supposed to be a reaction video to what I said about the certain parts of his video. So why is he have to go back to the parts of the video I did not cover? If I skip to a certain part of a video where I had to correct you, then maybe that means the rest of your videos either I had no problem with, nor did I care. So why are you trying to go back to the parts of the videos I did not cover, beta male? Let's continue.
Men that sometimes says no, and with equal qualities, obviously they're gonna say yes. So this was a worthless content, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so this was just exposing the hypocrisy of women not looking the same on social media when everybody doesn't look the same. So why are you whining about this? Like it's an everybody thing.
Who was whining? And last time I checked, again, you're looking at the parts of the video I did not cover. So who's whining, beta male? You. Let's continue.
Video talks about the value that people can bring, and obviously in this video Kevin Samuels is all about men's worth being tied to their income, and looking at that woman and being like, oh, you have 3 kids and you're worthless and you don't bring anything to the table, when no, listen, depending on the person, yeah, you might bring worth to the table. Yeah. Jordan Peterson talked about the dark triad, Machiavellian.
Well, it seems like I'm going to have to time skip again because he's talking about parts of the video I did not cover. And this is supposed to be a reaction video that I made to him. So let's get...
So yeah, no,
Oh, finally. We get to the part where I did cover. Now, if you're done wasting time, let's continue on with the response, shall we?
Literally, right? I didn't point out a study to contradict what is being said in every part of the videos. I did it twice. And he's like, oh, I didn't say anything. Dude, I showed you peer-reviewed evidence that the MGTOW content is wrong.
Then how come, if you peer-reviewed the content, then how come the study was on Wikipedia? Don't you know the peer review center has a website of their own? Don't you know that the Census Bureau has a website of their own? So no, don't sit there and say that you peer reviewed the shit while at the same time you show videos of you being on Wikipedia getting the study. Peer Review Research Center and Wikipedia aren't the same thing. The Census Bureau and Wikipedia aren't the same thing. Stop pissing on people's legs and telling them that it's raining.
it's wrong. Or at least a huge exaggeration of reality. But I didn't say anything. My dude, come on. Listen, I'm aware I talk too much. You think in 20 minutes I said nothing? We can hit me up. We'll look at it together.
Well, 19 minutes in. Well, part of it I have to skip because for this supposed to be a reaction video to my reaction video, it's clear to see that you're on everything else except the video that the part of the video where I reacted to up until now. Okay then, let's continue.
It'll be fun. We'll sword fight. Back to the grind.
I had to skip the video all the way up to 20 minutes, even though I've seen the whole entire video. But I'm going to highlight a certain part.
By the way, if you want to react to every part of the video and try and find out what I'm wrong, go for it, my dude. I'm all up for it.
Of the video.
Again, it should be easy if I'm wrong.
Jeez, are we going to get to this someday or eventually here? Let's continue.
If I'm wrong, it's trivial to show me that I'm wrong. I didn't have trouble demonstrating that the MGTOW video was wrong.
And you call yourself a reaction channel? Do you even know what a person means when they say that they're highlighting a certain part of the video? It means that they are highlighting the part where it's highly debatable. They don't have to respond to the entire video. I thought you were supposed to know this. I thought you were supposed to know this. After all, aren't you a reaction channel? Right? Right.
Oh. Or at least presenting decent arguments. If you think these arguments are crap, good. Demonstrate this.
Here. Because it's ironic and comical. He claims MGTOWs are whining, but guess who's whining while in an attempt to make a reaction video here?
Now, what did I said? What I said? The moment I said he was whining about MGTOW's whining, look how he reacted. You don't have to say a word. Let's continue.
Is this 30 minutes of this?
Let's get started. And before I even go any further, this video is protected under Title 107, the Fair Use Act, for critiquing and educational purposes only.
Yeah, I'm not going to copyright you. That's cool. We're cool, JD. We're cool.
That being said, let's get on with this.
He's just a friend. Why are you being so insecure? I love the fact that girls will say he's just a friend, and they'll add the little shady tactic saying that why are you so insecure?
Any standard, anything
really
that a man wants from a woman, they will get shame for it. But women can have as many standards as they want. They can have.
Man, this guy has a lot of baggage. Okay, first of all, guy on the left. Yes, girls are allowed to have guy friends. Yes. I am friends with girls.
So wait a second. Hold up there, babe.
Do you have a problem with that? That I have girls I am friend with? Because, well, are you also going to be posting your L?
Well, the real question is, do you have a problem with men who don't want to have female friends? That's the real question. No one says that it's a problem if a man has female friends. Nobody said that. However, you have a problem with men that don't have female friends. And as I stated, some of us men, myself included, we don't have female friends. A lot of us have female acquaintances. But, that's a problem for you, beta male. But let's continue.
So,
just call me a beta male. Yes, I am friends.
And look who's reacting to me calling him a beta male. And the fact that you reacted to that clearly says something.
With girls.
So wait a second. Hold up there, beta male.
He did. Yeah, JD. Yeah.
So by your own logic,
By my own logic, the only thing I said is I have female friends.
And then you also said that just because this person gave out his opinion, what did you call that dude? You said out your own mouth that he has baggage. That's the part that I went after you for. So why do you keep pausing the video midway of my reaction and don't even get the full benefit of it all? Let's continue.
Okay, that's the only thing I've said.
your own logic, beta male.
My own logic, yes.
Just because he's giving out his opinion, that automatically means he has baggage.
No, he has baggage because he's reacting very, very strongly to the idea of a girl having male friend is bad. But no, yeah, this guy has a lot of baggage. Like,
So he has baggage because of that? Did you even hear what he said? I believe he said this in pure detail. If a man has standards, he gets shamed. But it's okay for a woman to have standards. That somehow equates to him having baggage. However, beta male here is just so far gone in his emotions, he doesn't even pay full attention to what's being said. But let's continue on.
he's showing he's against women having male friend. Like, yeah, he's showing baggage. Yeah. Yes, girls are allowed to have guy friends. Yes. I am friends with girls.
So wait a second, because he's giving out his opinion, that automatically means he has baggage?
I mean, if you want to be pedantic about it, everybody has baggage. But yeah, he's showing that he has pretty bad baggage.
Well, congratulations. You only proved my point. So, according to the beta male, a man who has standards equals a man having baggage. That's all I needed to hear. You just proved my point entirely. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I ain't going to go any further with this because I got other things to be doing besides watching an hour-long video about some beta male in his feelings because he got responded to. And I'm out this bitch. Later.